how will you like
none
to
of them
respond
there
to
was a
what?
arrest.
How will
Nobody
you
has
like to
been brought
respond,
the
Anila
justice.
Singh, to what Asif Ansari had said? Because his earlier point seemed to suggest that he's saying BJP Prime Minister Narendra Modi is trying to take political advantage as far as Operation Sindoor success is concerned. So this is the allegation, and second is the point that you heard him say just now about the failure of security.
All right. First of all, it is utter nonsense. It is utter nonsense when somebody points finger towards Prime Minister of our country, of our nation, Mr. Narendra Modi ji. Why they are taking him as the leader of Bharatiya Janata Party? He is the Prime Minister of India. He represents Bharat. And when we do the Operation Sindoor, it is not about the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now you listen to me what I am saying. I did not interject in between you. So if we talk about Operation Sindoor, we are talking about our armed forces. We are talking about the security of our nation. We are talking about all those people who had suffered because of the Pahalgam attack, terrorist attack. And then we see political leaders like Mamata Banerjee, who says that the border forces, they are indulged in drug trading. They help drug cartels. So I have to say one thing about Mamata Banerjee's regime in West Bengal, that Mamata's regime in Bengal is disgusting. She's darling of drug dealers, and she takes money from debauched netas. This is what West Bengal is in today's date. Okay. And if they cannot shut up, then they should mind their own business. She should see that what is happening in her state, rather pinpointing fingers towards Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the armed forces of our country. Okay. Whole of the world has seen that how beautifully, how in an excellent manner, Indian armed forces, they showed the mirror to Pakistan. And Pakistan in their future will never ever dare to do anything against our country. But they are not feeling proud about it. They are saying that Narendra Modi ji is going to use this thing, Operation Sindoor, for the political gains. What type of nonsense is this?
Okay. Syam Prasad Meka, how will you like to respond? Because, it's not just about TMC. Even if you look at the Congress party's response, it is quite shocking. We have 7 multi-party delegations spreading the India message to the entire world, and even people like Shashi Tharoor are being labelled as super spokespersons of the BJP. And hence I ask, can the politics not wait for some time? We have Udyan Guha, Bengal minister, making personal attacks on the Prime Minister, saying person who used to sell garam tea is now selling garam sindoor. Should this be happening at a time when it is a different situation? It's not a usual situation that we are seeing in the country.
Can I,
Anila Singh, one second. Meka ji first, and then I'll come to you.
Heena, see, when you asked, can the politics wait on this? Oh, yeah. Is that a question to the Prime Minister of India? Who is going around the town and talking about, we asked for an all-party meeting, we asked for a parliament session, he didn't do. He is going around election rallies and speaking about. Wait, listen to me now.
No. You see it as politics being done by the Prime Minister. You don't want him to meet the people who were involved in Operation Sindoor. You want him to address the parliamentarians first and not go and appreciate the armed forces. Is he not the Prime Minister of the country? Is it not his responsibility to also, boost the morale of the Indian armed forces who were involved in Operation Sindoor? You tell me, how is that politics?
Heena, I understand your compulsions to jump in between when the right questions are asked.
There are no compulsions to jump in between.
Wait.
Firstly, Mr. Meka, Mr. Meka, there are no compulsions to jump in between.
All right.
You were perhaps trying to not answer the question that was asked directly. So I thought I should clarify. Go ahead, because we have very little time on the debate. Yes.
No, I got very little time. You know that. See, simple thing is, Prime Minister is going around, and it's not the Prime Ministerly talk that he is doing. 1. 2, you are talking about the delegations. Yeah, we welcome, let them do their job. But instead of selling India narrative, they are selling Narendra Modi narrative.
Who is Narendra Modi? Is he the BJP leader or is he the Prime Minister of the country?
Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. See, the Prime Minister or India narrative needs to be sold. What India did, how Pakistan is a terrorist sponsoring state, that's our narrative. Not like Shashi Tharoor is going about the town and saying that Prime Minister, how great he is, how he did. Arey man, Shashi Tharoor ji, come back and talk about it in India.
I am
no?
a little confused here, Mr. Syam Prasad Meka. Why is only Mr. Shashi Tharoor being targeted? You have leaders from all political parties. Haven't you heard what Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi is saying? The India narrative that he is talking about. Haven't you heard the statements that have come from other leaders? You have Kanimoi from the DMK. You have Abhishek Banerjee from the Trinamool Congress. You have leaders from other political parties as well. Nobody is being questioned. And by the way, everybody was briefed by the Ministry of External Affairs before they went out, with this particular mission.
I have no problem when India narrative is sold. I have a question when the narrative is sold for the domestic audiences while being on a foreign mission. Now, you are saying the External Affairs Ministry has briefed all of them. Didn't they brief the Prime Minister of the country? What is Prime Minister of India talking about in the public rallies? Is it going to help the external affairs of this country?
Okay, so you have a problem with what the Prime Minister is saying, and that is why you will launch personal attacks on the Prime Minister. Anila Singh, please respond, then Yash Chaudhary.
All right, I just want to make very quick two comments here. Number one, Mr. Prasad, just now you mentioned that Indian narrative should be sold. So let me tell you one thing very clearly. मेरा भारत बिकने के लिए नहीं है. मेरे भारत का नैरेटिव सेल करने के लिए नहीं है. There is nothing to sell for my nation. If leaders are there in different countries, they are narrating, they are representing a country, a nation, and they are telling the facts to the world. So please do not talk in such a manner that ridicules your own nation, Bharat. Be proud Indian, be proud Bharatiya. But you cannot.
You don't lecture me to be proud of my country. This is the problem. No, I'm not interrupting.
बेचा है, देश को बेचा है, कमीशन खाई है. This is what Congress party is.
Don't lecture me about how to be proud of my country. Who gives me that right?
Okay, both of you calm down, please. Both of you calm down. Okay, both of you calm down, please. Anila Singh, and Syam Prasad Meka, both of you calm down, please. Let's have a civil debate. Mr. Meka raised a point. Anila Singh, please respond, and then Yash Chaudhary.
So I just have, I just told that Congress party spokesperson, please, ये बेचने बचने की बात भारत के लिए मत करिए.
Understood. Another point he raised was that he has a problem with the statements that the Prime Minister is making in various states, and he has a problem with that. TMC has a problem with that. How will you like to respond? Then Yash Chaudhary.
Because they are observing Mr. Narendra Modi ji as a leader of Bharatiya Janata Party, not as the Prime Minister of our country.
Okay.
That is why they are having huge problem. They are having huge problem that our Indian armed forces have succeeded against Pakistan.
Okay.
This is the problem with them. And
Yash
secondly,
Chaudhary. Yash Chaudhary.
One more thing here.
Okay, very quickly, Anila Singh, 10 seconds.
I just have to make final statement here. He said hot Sindoor. Hot Sindoor, he said. Perhaps he doesn't know what Sindoor is meant for. Sindoor brings calmness, stability,